My apologies in advance. I may get heated and possibly yell at the camera during this video. My name is Stephanie Bree. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm talking about the absolutely atrocious, idiotic world of Transformers that don't transform. Now, I want to talk about the history of this fucking bullshit phenomenon and talk about the acceptable uses of non-transforming transformable robots and the unacceptable uses of non-transforming transformable robots, which is a fucking conundrum, paradox, bullshit, piece of shit, oxymoron to say. But yeah, it's a thing because it is, for whatever goddamn reason. It actually starts at the beginning. Transformers as a concept predates the toy line, but we're talking about Transformers the brand here. But even within Transformers the brand, before they went off the rails and introduced the Action Masters, which can suck my grandma's oversized cock if they want to, they were doing the little minifigures, the decoys, which were just like fucking rubber figurines, which were bullshit fucking non-collectibles that they were including with some of the action figures for whatever god-awful reason they wanted to. That was fine. It was just a pack-in with the toy. You weren't there for that. You weren't collecting those. They were just like a piece of shit that was in the box you threw away and forgot about. The real insult started with the Action Masters. So Action Masters are Transformers brand Transformers, the word means changes from one thing to another, that don't transform, meaning they don't change. They're just action figures that are dressed up to look like characters from the cartoon. Now I have two issues with this. Issue number one, don't call them Transformers. Call them something else. Call them Autobot action figures, Cybertronian action figures. Cybertronian heroes, Cybertronian villains, or whatever. Just take the Transformers branding off the fucking package. You're good to go. That's all you gotta fucking do. Make it a fucking side toy, or a spin-off, or a fucking piece of merchandise, not an actual mainline product in the actual fucking product line. The second reason why they piss me off is because the toys came first. I am sick and goddamn tired of dipshit asshole motherfuckers who are always like, I just want cartoon accurate toys. No, you should be saying, why can't we get toy accurate cartoons? The toys came first. I don't want an Optimus Prime toy that looks like the weird fucking Optimus Prime cartoon. I want an Optimus Prime toy that looks like Optimus Prime, the toy, because the toy came first. I don't want action figures of Transformers that look like the cartoon, because the cartoon should have looked more like the toys in the first place. That is a fuck you on, or a fuck up on Sunbow and Marvel for not making the cartoon representations more toy accurate. GoBots didn't have this problem. Why did Transformers have this problem? Because it wasn't produced by filmmakers or television producers. It was produced by a bunch of people who had only ever done commercials before. It was a bunch of advertising executives trying to make a cartoon to sell toys. It was a 30-minute commercial to sell toys. It was a very effective commercial. Don't get me wrong. But it should never be, your outlook of Transformers should have never been based on the cartoon. It should have been based on the toys. The cartoon was just ancillary, like the comic book. It was an extra. The toys are the fucking focus of the toy line. The toys should look like toys. The cartoon should look like cartoon. They should not be intermixed. I don't want action figures that look like cartoon characters. I want fucking sci-fi robots that look like robots, not fucking cartoon characters. I don't want I don't want fucking Bugs Bunny dressed up like Optimus Prime. I want a fucking giant mecha suit that has, sentient intelligence. Because that's what the original Optimus Prime was. Oh my god, if only it had just stopped there and fans would have moved on. Because a lot of G1 fans like myself do hate the Action Masters. And they do come up on the worst toy line, or worst toys of the toy line, or worst toys of all time lists, more often than not. Yeah, there are some weirdos that were like, but I only watched the cartoon. I wanted toys that looked like the cartoon. Fair enough. You got what you wanted. Stop pushing it on me. I don't want it. Then you got the PVC figures from the early 2000s, known as Heroes of Cybertron in the US, and I don't know what they were called in Japan. I did collect the Heroes of Cybertron figures because I like the cartoon as well. Don't get me wrong, I do. And for that purpose, yes, give me little figurines that look like the action figures from the cartoon. And those were not sold in toy stores in the toy aisle. They were sold in specialty shops, as they should have been, rightfully so, as a tie-in, just like keychains or lunchboxes that weren't sold in the toy aisle. But fucking Action Masters were actually sold in the toy aisle. Now, for the longest time, that was it. Those were the two most offensive representations of non-transforming Transformers we had to fucking put up with. But then we got two new entries in the my fucking god, what is wrong with people category. Entry number 1, Super 7 reaction figures of Transformers that don't fucking transform. These are literally just Heroes of Cybertron toys retooled. It's the same fucking figure, only not as good as the Heroes of Cybertron toy, because at least Heroes of Cybertron had removable limbs and you can kind of interconnect them and create your own Transformers. You can't really do that with the reaction figures without breaking them. Plus, I've already gone on record as stating how much I hate reaction figures anyways, but that's neither here nor there. And then you have the most offensive of all. The one that actually is in toy aisles, because reaction figures are over with the Funko Pops and the NECAs and stuff. They're not really invading the toy aisle, so it's not contaminating my toy aisle. But red is, and I hate red more than I hate anything on this earth. I hate it. When I go to the toy aisle and I see red toys mixed in with Transformers toys, I hide them. I do. I put them underneath Ninja Turtles. Down the toy aisle. I just stick them under Ninja Turtles and bury them so that nobody can fucking see them or find them or be contaminated by them when I see them in the toy aisle. I ain't gonna fucking buy them, and I would much rather live in a world where nobody buys them so they would stop fucking making them. God damn it. The reason why it pisses me off is because if Hasbro has to dedicate resources to manufacturing, designing, marketing, and distributing these things, they're taking away resources from toys I would actually rather buy. I hate toys, Transformers that don't transform. Call them something else. Take the Transformer brand off the fucking package. Heroes of Cybertron did that. They were Heroes of Cybertron. Great. That worked for me. Fucking red, fuck off. And if you're gonna sell red, if you have to, put it with the Super 7. Put it with the NECA and the Funko Pops on the other side of the store, behind the video games where I don't have to fucking see it. God damn it. Fuck.